Well, neither is running under the Libertarian banner this November, but former President Trump and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will both address the party's national convention ahead of Memorial Day. This as polls continue to show a razor-thin race between President Biden and former President Trump, with Kennedy, who is running as an independent, a potential spoiler this November. News Nation's Alina Shirazi is live at the Washington Hilton. That is where that convention is just getting underway. Alina, so kind of set the scene for us.
Nichole, good evening to you. Well, not much of a scene to really paint now. You can see behind me here at the Washington Hilton, none of these seats taken, but soon enough, this room will be overcrowded, overflowing with potential voters for both RFK Jr. as well as former President Donald Trump. We know that today is when things really do reach that boiling point, right? There's been a bit of a back and forth. We know that RFK Jr. has really enticed the former president to come share this debate stage with him. And meanwhile, we know that RFK Jr. himself, he's been again expected to take the stage in just a few hours from now. But you know what? We know that analysts say Trump will likely take the time during this convention to paint RFK Jr. as really a far left-wing Democrat, which is the party that he was a part of once, right? We know that Kennedy, again, has challenged Trump to a debate. We don't know if that's going to happen just yet. So whether or not they're going to take the stage solo or together remains to be seen. But the fact that Trump's decision to even make an appearance today was really somewhat of a plot twist, as you mentioned. And debatably, it shows here that what Trump sees is Kennedy as, again, some sort of potential threat as this continues to move on. So we know that there's been some recent national polling we wanted to show you. The national polling average, the most recent data that we have from the Hill and Decision Desk HQ, shows Trump has a 1.3 percentage lead over Biden based on over 160 polls, with Kennedy currently at 8.6%. You can see that there on your screen. As well, a New York Times Siena College survey also released that's interesting last week. It shows a sizable portion of Trump supporters, about 8% of them, prefer RFK Jr. 7% of Biden supporters said they preferred Kennedy. And while that might not seem like a lot, in battleground states, we know that it could just really make all the difference. So as our Blake Berman said last night, the margins matter, and that matters here in this story. He spoke with the chair of the Libertarian National Committee last night about the convention today. Here's a part of that interview.
Why are you allowing, in theory, the opponents into your living room?
Well, for 50-plus years, the Libertarian Party has been trying to get onto the main debate stage with the two-party candidates for president, and it hasn't happened yet. So we have decided to bring the debate stage to our convention. Now, we're not having a traditional debate since we couldn't quite rope those candidates into it, but we're getting as close as we can.
And again, as she mentioned, we know that this is their chance really here for the Libertarian Convention. Hasn't happened in 4 years to really set their own priorities, right? We know there's going to be a presidential pick, a vice presidential pick. We know that Vivek Ramaswamy will be speaking here as well. But tomorrow is going to be when the big spotlight is on this convention here, when the former president does choose to speak. Whether he decides to share that stage or stand solo, again, we'll see tomorrow. Nichole.
We certainly will. All right, Alina, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.